Welcome back to the Kent Battleford Museum at Hawkinge. We're joined by Robbie Meades, who's been volunteering at the museum for how long have you been?
2011. This will be my 10th year next year.
10th year. Congratulations.
Yeah, we get a badge, don't we?
You and a bonus. You can volunteer for another 10 years.
A bonus? Oh, we mustn't mention the word discount in this interview because it hurts him.
That is one of the few words that offends me. So Rob, before you retired, you were working at Haynes.
Yes, I was.
And obviously you bring quite a skill set to the museum that you've used on the Blenheim and
Heikel and the fire engine and...
Exactly. And what's the skill set that you bring the museum?
Panel beating, basically. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing it for 49 years and 10 months, to be exact. Yeah. And all I missed from where I worked was the banter, but we've got it here. Yeah. Which is great. I love the banter.
That's why you're working by yourself.
Yeah, I'm missing that today.
In the goldfish mould.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Rob's been volunteering for 10 years. Obviously he's got a massive skill set, so with the Blenheim you were working on particularly the cockpit, straightening that out and taking off all the glazing beads around the cockpit.
Various other bits and pieces here and there, where I could do it.
Yeah, another massive thing that Rob's done in the last year, when the wings came in for the Heinkel, they were very battered and bruised, particularly along the leading edge, so you...
Yeah, I did my best.
You drilled out the panels.
Yeah, and then we reshaped what we could, what we couldn't, we had to fill, but most of it came out.
And that was problematic being aluminium because it stretches.
Yeah, and Julia's done other bits and pieces, obviously fabrication, so yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Rob, in the summer months, is walking around the museum answering questions, keeping an eye on people, but is there to engage with the customers, help them out with queries, take photographs of them if they wish alongside the aircraft when they leave. And during the winter, he's one of the key members of the team, and you volunteer 2 days a week.
Yeah.
So he's doing everything from painting to cleaning glass to woodwork to metalwork, using his skills.
Bricklaying, anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades, master of none. The beauty with the museum is that with the volunteers that work in the winter, and that's probably about 15, 16 of us, we all come from different backgrounds with different skills, but the thing is we all have a go at everything, we all mix in and we're just a great team.
It's a good team.
Yeah.
And as I said, the bands are brilliant.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'll go back to the summer months. It's interesting talking to the people because some of the older members can tell you a lot about what went on, and it's great.
Absolutely. Yeah, every day's a learning curve, isn't it?
It is.
And it's a two-way street. We tell people stories, they tell us stories.
Exactly.
And it's also now with the age, we're getting sons and daughters of stories, not necessarily pilots and air crew, but people with domestic lives in and around Kent. So it's fantastic. You just never know who we're going to meet. Sometimes we get Sir Michael Gamble coming in to normal day people with fantastic stories. So
and young children, they're great sometimes.
Absolutely.
Asking questions.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
So thank you very much for joining us. Thanks to Rob for volunteering and doing what he does here. Around you is this weapons room that was part of this winter's refurbishment. Your entrance fees and donation pays for the materials. The glass we get second hand, so if you have any patio doors second hand, please bear us in mind. If you have any tools or anything like that that you don't need anymore, always think of the museum because it's always handy because the tools save the museum money and make our job easier. But thank you for joining. If you'd like to volunteer for the museum, please contact me through the Facebook page, send me a PM, or you can email me through info@kbobm.org. I'm Dave, and thank you very much for joining us. Happy New Year.